What's up, conscious community? In this video, we are discussing what it means to transform from the inside out, how to impact the world greater than going out and trying to do something out there. A greater impact can be done solely inside of yourself in your own room, and then when you go out and you impact the world, it's as simple and as subtle but as powerful as you holding in your energy field the truth that you have, the growth that you have, the newfound solidity that you have, the newfound awareness that you have. And it's not about being perfect, it's about letting yourself come into you, becoming yourself, and letting that be in the world, you as a walking, living example, as opposed to holding a sign telling other people to change. You change yourself, and others can see, whether it's conscious or subconscious, that they see it, they can shift. And that is one of the most powerful ways to shift yourself, shift the world, and bring our entire collective on Earth and anywhere else that might be here in another dimension or outside of Earth or whatever it is, to feel the energy. We are generators, we are power generators, and as we fill that power bank with the love or the compassion or the resonance or the understanding that we want, others can follow. How are you doing? How do you feel inside? What is going on for you? Find the center of yourself by tuning into what you're feeling, right? How does your body feel right now? And what emotions are present? The energy and motion that is showing itself to you, what is that? As we become ourselves, as we tune into who we are, which is the same thing, we actually shift the outside. Now, there are many ways to externally shift the world, right? Some of them are through voting, politics, speaking our mind to others, going in the street with a sign, trying to do these things on the outside, which basically are enforcement for others, right? Trying to share our message by saying, this is the way, or the way I want things to be, so please do the same or feel the same. Now, that can work, but it's not a true transformation. A true shift, a true transformation comes from the inside and naturally expresses on the outside. So for the population of Earth, or of a country, or of a state, or of a community, or of a household to shift, everyone must be impacted from the inside, and that change would be made from the inside, then out. And so what this looks like to become yourself, become more of yourself, tune into yourself, to be yourself more, it looks like this. First, you have to be connected to who you are. And who you are is a set of emotions, a set of activities, a set of mental patterns, and a set of how your body feels, so your body patterns as well. So one of the easiest things you can do is tune into what you're thinking about, just to notice that. Another thing you can do is to tune into how you feel. Just noticing that. You can also tune into your body. How does your body feel? Are your legs tired? Are your shoulders tired? Is your neck tight? What's going on for you? And it's not a judgment, it's rather an assessment or a curiosity. Just a, hey, what's that? Mark it down, right? Just to notice, okay. And when you tune into these things, you start to realize that in the moment, that is you. So a long day of work or a long day of play and you're tired, in that moment, being okay with that will make your experience much more peaceful in the world. Now, when your experience is peaceful and there's grace happening, right? And you are okay with what's happening, there's acceptance, that is when you truly come into yourself. Now, the reason I'm emphasizing being in the moment with your body, your mind, your emotions, is because this is a very important part of who one is at any given moment. It's very important. There are aspects of us like the things we like to do, or our career, or what we want to see in the world. All of these things are relevant. But if you don't come into the self, you cannot be more of yourself. It's an access point. You go in to express out more. The butterfly, before it's a butterfly, right? It's not the caterpillar, and then it's like holding up signs and trying to tell everyone, let's be this way. What it does is it builds itself a cocoon. It goes inside. and then it turns into a butterfly. And that butterfly leads by example. And leading by example is the most powerful way to shift anything outside of you, right? Role models for children. Children learn from seeing others, whether it's their parents, older siblings, friends, acquaintances, teachers, people out in the world. They learn from them. That's why they might end up cussing, or that's why they might end up with manners, right? And so the parent can do as much as they want to try to instill in the child certain values, but if that parent does not hold that value and act that value and live for that way from themselves, that child will not develop it inside of themselves. And so as you become yourself, you shift in a way that you become a butterfly and lead by example, and the world then can shift. The most powerful medicine for the world and for yourself is to go inside, to check in, to honor the self. And it's as simple as to honor the self. It's as simple as just accepting how you're feeling, what you're thinking about, where your body is. That's the first step to getting into that motion, into that flow. And then you can tackle work like assessing your states and if there's something you want to be in or not, right? If your body is really anxious all the time and you don't want to be that way, neglecting your body by saying, you shouldn't be that way, I should be this way, then you're not actually tuning into the access point to shift that. You're just kind of shoving it to the side and saying no, and that doesn't really work. So instead what you can do is say, hello body, I feel you're being this way. Why is it that you're being this way? And then you will find the resource to then shift the reason your body's feeling that way, or to give yourself space to rest for it to shift out of that, right? And so when you're looking to adjust the world, change something outside of you, it's important to go inside, cocoon yourself, and allow yourself to be a butterfly. The reason that people learn by example, well, there's a lot of reasons why. We're tribal, right? So we look around, we want to be like others, we want validation. When our bodies are linked up with another person, we feel validated, we feel whole, right? So partnerships in this world are very relevant to everyone because of this reason. If you've ever practiced yoga or been in a yoga class and everyone is practicing together, they're in the same pose at the same time for an hour straight, that is a wonderful sync and harmony that you can feel with people, and it's really powerful to practice that way. It's really powerful when people chant together or sing together, or when people build a company together, right? If they're building a business together and they're all on the same page, that business can have a lot of momentum, right? 1 + 1 is 2. When two people come together, it can be more than two brains together, right? And so as we all shift from the inside out as a collective, right, doing our own work, but also as a tribe, then the world is full of butterflies. One butterfly or one caterpillar holding a sign saying to other caterpillars, be a butterfly, right? If it's a caterpillar holding the sign, be a butterfly, wow, that caterpillar might as well just turn into a butterfly and show them what it's like, right? And if it's a butterfly holding the sign saying, guys, turn into a butterfly, that doesn't actually give the caterpillars a way to do it, right? And at the end of the day, that kind of can shame them or turn them the other way. And so when you're sharing what you want for the world, and when you are experiencing for yourself what you want, let yourself be a walking example, right? A living example of what it is you want the world to experience. Humans are energetically connected. Humans are electrically connected. Humans resonate together. So your resonant field, holding everything you want for the world, because you live that, you know that, you honor that, that's a truth, and that's in you, that's instilled in you, then that can be instilled in others, even subconsciously. They don't have to think about it. You don't ever have to bring something up. When you talk to them, when you're around them, that is felt in your energies. I hope that this resonates with you. If it does, give this video a like. If it doesn't, dislike the video. And subscribe to Conscious Community, where we talk about what matters while we're transcending old paradigms, while we're experiencing growth, while we're choosing magnetic force towards what we want, right? Or being pulled magnetically to what we want, as we honor that and accept that and let it go there. This is a channel to discuss that and be in a space with others that are discussing it. Comment below what you think of this concept and if you transform from the inside out like a butterfly. Much love, y'all. Peace.